Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. I'm going to get right to it. For this video, we are testing out some factory loadings in the 6.8 Western. If you haven't heard of it, on paper, it's awesome. It's supposed to carry a lot of effective power, long range. And we're just going to see what my Winchester XPR likes the best out of these 5 factory loadings that I was able to get my hands on. To my knowledge, this is all the people are loading. There may be a couple more. If you know of another one, comment down below and we'll try to get a hold of it. But Winchester XPR is the cheapest bang bang bullet slinger that you can get in 6.8 Western. Normally when I get a new cartridge, that's what I do. I go and get the cheapest one because I know a lot of you guys are probably going to go and do the same thing, and that's why I like to film stuff that you guys would pick up, everyday guys like me. Real quick look at all the stuff I'll bring in close here that we're going to sling out of it. I'm going to do 2 3-shot groups of each, let it cool, and then we'll come back to it. I did this once in the past with a super hot barrel, wasn't happy with the performance. I've got a real nice Hawk, H-A-W-K-E optic on this baby. Checked all the torque settings. We got 30 zoomies. We got the lead sled out here. Gonna do my absolute best with all of these factory loadings. Let me get these out here real quick and show you what I'm working with. But we're gonna do 2 3-shot groups with each loading, let it cool in between, and I'm gonna try to do my best to see what this XPR likes the best. But let me line these up and show you these bullets real quick, then we'll get to slinging them. All right, got them all lined up here. I'm going to show you these one at a time real quick. First, we got the Browning Long Range Pro Hunter. This is a Sierra tipped Game King projectile coming in at 175 grains. Got that yellow or gold tip on there. Then, next we have a little bit lighter, 170 grain. These are the Winchester Ballistic Silver Tip. I know some of you guys tell me you hunt with those. Different looking projectile there. Then we've got the 6.8 Western Match, the stuff you might use for some long range or target plinking. Probably going to try to stretch this stuff out to at least 1,000, see how it does. 170 grain with those hollow point boat tails for that precision long range stuff. Then we have the lightest of the bunch, the Winchester Copper Impact. You can see that red ballistic tip on there, 162 grain. Then this last one we have some AccuBond long range, 165 grain with a little silver tip on them. So definitely have some different grain weights here. We're going to see what that XPR likes the best. Here's the 2 3-shot groups with the 170 grain match. Alright, now we're going to do 2 3-shot groups with these babies, the 175 grainers. If I were to pick one on paper off the shelf, I'd probably pick this stuff to hunt with in the 6.8, but let's see how she does here. Good squeeze. Ooh, man. That might have been the worst group we've got all day so far in this thing. Put 3 more in here. Not that impressed yet. We'll let it cool and grab another loading. 2 3-shot groups with these ballistic silver tips. So far, I think the first group we did is the best, and remember, we're doing all of this with cool barrels, so we can't use that as an excuse. Alright, so back from the range. I'm here to tell you, that 6.8 Western XPR, I think I just got a lemon. Let me show you the groups. I don't think I've ever had a Bulot Slinger group as poorly as this one consistently. We did get one group, I think, that was under a 1-inch group, but the rest of it just didn't blow my hair back. I'm a fan of Winchesters. I've got an XPR in 300 WSM that puts them in the same hole every time. I've taken deer with that XPR and 300 Winchester short mag and absolutely love it. But I want to say that this 6.8 Western right here just is a lemon. You know, that happens from time to time, whatever. But first time we did the groups at 100 yards, we did the same video before using a bipod and bags, which is typically what people like to see done with precision stuff. Didn't group good. I took the whole thing apart. I retorqued everything from top to bottom, everything on this 6.8 Western, everything on the rail, everything on the rings. These are really nice worn rings. Super nice scope in this Hawk. It's not the scope, guys. It's not the rings. It's not the rail. This time we used the lead sled. And somebody might even say, oh, you're just a bad shot. Well, we've got tons of videos with my 338 Win Mag that recoils more than this, putting them in the same hole. Same thing with 338 Lapua. Clover leafing with that thing. Both of those recoil much more than this. Same thing with my 300 Win Mag. I've gotten good groups with it. Same thing with my 7mm Remington Magnum. I've got same hole groups out of the 7mm mag. So it's not me being afraid of the recoil. And I really did my due diligence with this thing. I tried it again with the lead sled today, but I'm not going to drag this video out. Let's show you the results. Just measured all these with the calipers. I'm going to run through it quick. So, first groups we did, this top row, was with this 162 grain copper impact stuff. The lightest. First group, 1.2, not impressive. 1.2 for 8-inch group, not that impressive. The second group, this was the best group of the day. I said we got one group under a 1-inch group, 0.840. That's with that 162 grain. In my book, this is acceptable. If everything was doing something like that, or I could get that consistently, like we did that twice, I would say that's good stuff. But it only went downhill from here, guys. And some of you guys before said, oh, you're not letting it cool long enough. I let this thing cool until the barrel was cold to the touch, guys. Between every single group, I let that thing cool until the barrel was cool to the touch, felt no heat. So that isn't an excuse either. What's the next one that we did? The 170 grain match. Let me grab that box. This is the stuff the match stuff that you really want to do good. So I wanted to take this 6.8 Western out to a mile, and on paper you'd think, well, grab the match stuff, right? It's going to have the highest BC, whatever. 170 grainers with the match. How did we do here? We got a 1.389 inch group, and then we got a 1.1 115-inch group with the match. Both of those groups with the match above a 1-inch group. Then we went up to the 175. If I was going deer hunting, just looking at the shelf, this would be the stuff that I would pick. The heaviest 175 with the Sierra tipped Game King bow lights in it. Hey, Sierra does good stuff, right? But how did it do out of my 6.8 Western XPR? Both worse than a 1-inch group. We got a 1.383 inch group here, and then a 1.135 inch group there with the 175 grain long range pro hunters. Then it started to really look bad. I'm talking about not good at all, like almost embarrassing. But hey, you guys that watch the channel, I don't do any monkey business. I don't play around. What happens happens, and we put it in a video. Next is this 170 grain ballistic silver tip stuff. On paper, it looks like it'd be a good hunting round. Terrible. This XPR does not like this stuff. At least mine. 2.79 inch group. That's like some of the worst groups I've ever shot in my whole life. And then, give it another try, right? Second try, a little bit better, but a 1.82 inch group with those ballistic silver tips. Terrible. I would not even want to take a shot at 100 yards at a deer with that stuff. Then the last one is the 165 AccuBond long range. Another one. Oh, AccuBond long range. Those are good projectiles, right? These are 165 grainers right there. The AccuBond long range. So, how'd we do? Terrible. Almost 2-inch group average. 1.822 inch group here. And then a 2.080 inch group with those AccuBond long ranges. So, only got one under a 1-inch group, and it was with the lightest stuff. The whole point of that 6.8 Western is high BC heavy projectiles. So in my mind, kind of defeats the purpose flinging those 162 grains. I would want to hunt with the 175s, but with my XPR, I can't even get a 1-inch group with it. But is what it is, guys. What I really want to be a big fan of the 6.8 Western. On paper, the numbers say it's a fantastic cartridge. It's a long range, short action cartridge with a whole lot of boogie on it. I think what I want to do is either swap this XPR out for a different one, if I can find one, or just go ahead, what I think would be even cooler, step it up a little bit, get a Browning, maybe, something with a threaded barrel, and just see if we can do any better. We got the ammo for it, but this XPR is just not doing me good. I almost don't understand it. Normally, you guys watch the channel know we do a whole lot of stuff with the budget-friendly, affordable stuff like these XPRs. I'm a big XPR fan. Like I said, I got the 300 WSM that puts them in the same hole. But for whatever reason, this particular one isn't real happy with me. But hey, is what it is. Live action. A bunch of you guys asked that we revisit this, and I got the same results as last time. But is what it is. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for more. Let me know if you have a 6.8 Western. I know there's several of you guys I talk to on a consistent basis that are big fans of the 6.8 Western. Let me know which one you have. Let me know if you think we should get another XPR or if we should go with a Browning. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll catch you on the next one. Hooty-hoo!
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30 on We like to